Hey guys, it's Matt's Tech. Today we'll be finding out if the iPhone 4S on iOS 8 is a reasonable phone in 2019. This iPhone 4S runs iOS 8.4.1, the version of iOS before the iPhone 4S was declared ruined by iOS 9. The iPhone 4S had the A5 processor, 512 megabytes of RAM, and it could be configured from as low as 8 gigabytes to up to 64 gigabytes of built-in storage. This used to be my main phone for a while, as it could run the latest system, at the time iOS 8. And then I upgraded to iOS 9, and it was painfully slow. And just recently I decided to give it new life and install iOS 8 on it. And I'm just going to see today how well it runs on this operating system. The iPhone 4S is one small phone, but at the time it wasn't tiny, or at least, well, obviously it's the same size, but at the time, before the iPhone 5 was released the next year, which even this phone is kind of small, this device was not considered tiny at all. In fact, here's what the iPhone 6 looks like. 6 Plus, mind you. And you can see how big of a difference this really was. Take this a little off. Considering the fact that both of these could run the same operating system, these phones were both compatible with iOS 8, and this is, I think, the biggest one they've ever sold, unless the XS Max beat it, but yeah, it's quite big. This iPhone was the last iPhone to use the 30-pin dot connector before the iPhone 5 replaced it with the Lightning port. The iPhone 4S on iOS 8 still feels like the same experience as you would find on iOS 9. It has all the same apps and all the same icons as iOS 9, except for iOS 9 added the News app, so you're missing out on that, and iOS 9 changed the Passbook to the Wallet app. It's probably not going to be the best experience that you're probably ever going to have with a phone, such as the thing is obviously really tiny compared to compared to normal standards. And it also is quite slow. Even on iOS 8, it's not the fastest. So as you can see, I have Google up right now, and I'm going to just type in, let's see, dogs, or this is a perfect timing. My 4S has a weird problem where the device will completely freeze for a little bit, even when I'm just doing things. And then it will just crash. Like the app that it was just in, it'll just crash. So let's just do this. Let's try that again. See, that's probably not going to be as fast as some other things will be. See, little doggies. So you can see Google still works. You can see Google still works fine if you want to look at pictures and do other things. And you can still get made games on this device, such as YouTube works. The old YouTube app, the latest one that runs on here, will work perfectly fine on iOS 8 compared to iOS 7, where it just crashes. I'll just pop up my channel quick. And you can see there's some things here. So you could still use the... I need to fix this. But you could still use... That's an ad. You could still use the device for whatever you want, such as I can go on here, pop up a video if I want to. And there's some of my older videos that are unlisted. I don't know why they're popping up, but you can see I can pop up a video here. Put the volume up. I was just missing. You can see things like this work just perfectly fine on this device. It's obviously going to be small, but it'll work fine. Same with SoundCloud. Yes, I do have a SoundCloud. Go check that out. It's called Matt's Whip Music. Work in progress. I'm not signed in currently on this device. I don't think I am, at least. Or it's gonna crash. My iPhone 4S keeps having a problem where it just keeps crashing whenever I try to sign into anything. So, music runs SoundCloud will run fine. as you can probably hear as well. This is my SoundCloud, by the way. This is my only song up right now because I still have some in the making. But go check it out. There'll be a link in the description. It is monetized. It's a little bit of a pain to get into using monetization crap because the service I use absolutely sucks with deception and stuff, but it's probably the best one out there, I would say. So if you do ever want to go into my SoundCloud ever, you can go to, what was I going to say? If you want to go to my SoundCloud, click on the link in the description. It'll say, or if I forget, then there'll be, not trying to make you guys do work, but if I do happen to forget, I apologize about that. But there will be links in my older videos that I have to put on my new ones still. To get to my SoundCloud, once you click on it, there'll be a CAPTCHA. Just complete that. Then, then you can click on the button that says click here to continue or whatever. It'll say that. Make sure to click on the words. I usually have better luck with that. And if a new tab opens, immediately close it. And then it'll tell you to wait 10 seconds. And once the timer hits 0, then hit get link. And if another new tab opens, then close it. It's another advertisement. But yeah, that will take you to my SoundCloud. Why is my brightness going down? Honestly though, if you're using the iPhone 4S today, then you probably should start to upgrade, or at least think of an upgrade, because this device is not getting any more security updates or support. So something bad could happen. What do you want? So something bad could happen, and it could just mess this. Could you shut up? So something could happen, like a security thing could happen. I don't know if Apple's going to be there for that, but since support is obviously slim. But I would definitely try going for a newer phone, like the iPhone 5. And if you want me to do a video on this, then tell me in the comments. But I would definitely go for an iPhone 5 over the 4, at least over the 4S, because they both have the same features. This one gets AirDrop as well, so that's kind of a nice feature. You're probably going to be a lot happier with iOS 10 on the iPhone 5 anyways, because you're going to get more features, more support, because this does get not the latest system, it gets iOS 10, but it does get the latest security updates and stuff like that. So definitely go for the iPhone 5 over the 4S if you're going to buy a cheap budget phone or whatever. Go for the 5. In fact, at this point, it's easy to even get one like an iPhone 6 or whatever like this. These can go for about $200 even per carrier. Carriers still sell these, which is kind of amazing. But yeah, if you want to get a budget phone, I would suggest the 5 or the 6. But I would definitely get the 6 if you can afford it. I honestly think that people should start moving away from the iPhone 4S. Even though it could be usable, I honestly wouldn't risk it. So that's it for this video. Did you like what you see? Then hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all later. Bye guys.